Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play. As you can hear, my voice is getting better, I guess is the right way to put it. It's not fully there, but yeah. We left off last time, we didn't get much done, but there were a lot of story and cutscenes going, so we're just gonna carry on with that for now. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as allow me to inspect the missive you bear? Ah yes, the seal of the Elder Seeds, yeah. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
No, we did not. Cartanu, I remember bloody Cartanu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. I'll trust Millyweb to make light of our wolf problem. Woman always did have a black sense of humour. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbours. Led by the legatus Solus Zosgalvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabad, I don't know, to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he is no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. Oh, that wasn't... oh well. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and the commander, Legatus Gaius van Beelzar, has long harboured ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah but Gridania and Limsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stare and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we're to do so we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honour the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Cecil will have my reply, anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Anon. Don't forget my airship. Where are you, mini airship? There you are. My Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Badirin, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Badirin would doubtless be pleased you were to offer your services. It is time. Limsa. I don't miss it. At some point I'll have to go and get all the aphorites for all the areas and stuff. But for now, let's go up to the Drowning Wench. Yes. Bum. Welcome to the Drowning Wench, sir. Whatever you like, mate, I'll be with you in a... Aye, I'm Badirin, alright, who's asking? Does I've got a job for you, a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned now, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding eerie. But if you think you're still interested, let me know. Yes. Level 20. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the stash of Seagraft, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. I don't know why I've gone Devon, far away. But if it weren't so long as the fishbacks, pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit and folk are feeling a bit nervous. But if you would permit me, Master Badirin, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, that's someone else. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, what to do? I owe this rare honour, Commodore Arena. Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, in the stash of sea got included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of koels had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. But with the Sahagan testing our defences daily, I'm loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Aye. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in the western Lenasia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I'd suggest you consult Mumpella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Awar. I don't know why I went that way instead of the pirate way. I think my voice can go the pirate way at the minute. But, that way. So it looks well, we're going to be doing our first dungeon. Need to go to airport. Where are we going? That way. Towards the Fisherman's Guild. Can get over this way, can't I? Yeah. Yes. God. Here's the Rogues Guild. Right, just before we come to you, I'm gonna grab this. Hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, and you'll want to board a ferry bound to Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, find one of there. Best of luck to you. We're not doing that. Partially because we don't have the time, but also partially because I don't want to. I know how to heal and how to not stand in AoEs. I have to go and talk to them at least. Ugh. Right, let's grab this. Talk to you because you'll just unlock travelling from here and to here if I want to. Back in my days we didn't have this. I've done it just to see what it was like before. It was not worth it. 0 out of 10 stars, do not recommend. You must be the new adventurer whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sestasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumoured to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before you continue on your mission. The smith here oversees the training. Speak with him and you can register the exercise tailored in your particular field of expertise. Sorry about that. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of Sestasha, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Bye! I will maybe do it. The gear's quite nice, so maybe I'll do it for the gear. Because I do it all for the glamour. I do everything for the glamour, to be fair. Put that one back on, because we're not level 30 yet. Have I gone too far up? Yes. So happens when changing gear at the same time. Ida. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take no more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha Hill, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to the fishback fancy serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. And that is that. Now, hopefully, no, we won't have a long wait. Nope. Love it. Hi. Oh, everyone's new by the looks of it. Yep, I would say that they are. The Dragoons a decent level, so this time we're not holding aggro. Not doing any AoE abilities, unfortunately. I'm not going up there, they'll tell me what colour. See? Easy as that. Red. If you could stop dying, it would be not. Are they really that undergeared for this? Because no one else is taking damage like that, even me with the aggro. What are they wearing? Not really. Maybe, I don't know. I'll be paused. A dragoon. They are only level 16 as well. deserve that one. I'm gonna murder you just not dodging anything. When's it gonna last there? 4 seconds. You're missing an AoE attack. Are you doing it too early? It's not like... I mean, you've got tank stats on. Oof. Close one. You're gonna have to walk out of AoEs because I can't do that. The health just literally just dropped. God. Have to stay out of AoEs. Come on. Did you really wait for your health to go back to full for the sake of 2 giant clams? Most people don't even bother with these. Well, lid. Third level, you want to stand in there, that's fine by all means, but I ain't healing through. I ain't casting the sooner because you want to be paralysed. 21. So loot. Obviously when you beat bosses and other things, it's just loot in dungeons. For different classes, it's randomly generated. You just roll on it if you want it or not. Kind of do, but not because I want it for this, but because I also want to be doing decent at some point later on, but I'll get to that later. Jesus Christ, Fiora, what is wrong with you? Why are you killing me? I will heal you by killing the enemy so that you do not die. Yeah, the stash is not a bad dungeon. It's not the most fun, but it is what it is, really. It's also got a very dark story to it, Stasha has, which I'm probably not going to have time to talk about today, so probably talk about it in the next video, just because I've got a appointment soon-ish as well. Actually, I can talk about it while we're doing it. So these are all pirates, and they have all kidnapped a load of girls who are in some of the other rooms and are selling them off to various places. Bard, why? Fiora! You can take the aggro, or step aside. Can't heal everyone. Ah, Bard, you're out of my line of sight. You're not a Bard yet, you're still an archer. You will be Bard eventually. Whew! You just got bombed, so did you. Ah, for fuck's sake, right, you stay here, Dragoon. When you do big pulls, hold everything, because I'm not... Well, you could have just got up and well, teleported over. Christ's sake. I've got your stove on. Good on. He doesn't need to be at full health. People like this annoy me. Maybe it is me. I don't know. We will find out at some point. I don't feel like it's me. Who knows though? Who knows? No, we are nearly done in here as well. Can't be me. I mean, look. Look at their HP. 379. Now I've got 344. Bard, well, Archer, has more HP than the tank. What's that one there? Look, you're just getting melted. I can't heal that fast. Still have a cast time. Just accept that you're going to you know, I'm just going to have to be careful in the last one because I'm not going to be prepared for it probably. I wish. I'm gonna roll greed. I would like to build all my desynths up at some point. Desynthesis is the opposite of crafting, I guess. You reduce things back to materials, but you have levels on it, and you can get rare materials, which is one of the reasons I want to level it. Especially after it underwent its changes, so I don't think it's got a cap on it anymore, like how many points you can have total, etc. anymore. I miss regen. Oof. Don't take hits like that for no reason. It's boring. Well, I find it boring at the minute that I can't really do much in terms of DPS. Just gotta keep an eye on this tank a bit more. Maybe it's because I'm used to higher levels, better, obviously cooldowns, mitigation, better mitigation that the healer can provide. Okay. You silly ass spawning grounds, Shore Walker. Rip. bother. Just kill the bar. There we go. That is the first one done. I hope you enjoyed it. Doesn't really add anything to the story. It's more kind of learning. Like I said, there are some rooms with girls tied up, begging to be not sold and released, etc. So I'm going to go to the Dragoon because I'm nice like that. And there is loot. Ooh, I'm taking those. Or not, because apparently no one's going to roll on them. But they're a few levels higher than what I have. Leaders loser. Right, back to the drowning winch. I thought there was a cutscene after that for some reason, but I guess not. After castle. I had to think then where I was going. One of those quests is to unlock the barber. I don't know what the other one is. Sightseeing? Yeah, probably. No, I don't want you. I'll do those maybe in the next video. So that's the 8th edition, and that is... Oh, challenge log, we do want that. We all know how it feels to have had one too many, that's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables, but is it too much to ask that they keep belongings on their person? Wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here, as oft used as it seems to be. I've no doubt its owner is tearing up and down searching for his prized possession. Stranger, he was a swarthy Rogadan who enjoyed his drink, seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. That's not nice of you, Baderon. Such a task was on the books. Mind, I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed but now returns to harbour. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall not be rest until we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and all obstacle will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armour for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavours, sir. Peace. Back then, are ye? Where, with all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager? Fishbacks. I know I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or three. 7 hours. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastard settles shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left him in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding on themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Anyway, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation. I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridan, you see. Seems the forest folk are in need of a adventurer that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt there's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you. That's the second. I thought Copperbell was second. It must be Tamtara that's second. Oh well. We're going to end the video off here because, like I said, I've got an appointment to go to soon. In the next video, we will... in fact, just while I'm saying goodbye and everything, we'll be doing, obviously, the second dungeon. Maybe another one if we get time. Problem is... the time it takes to complete the dungeon, how much time there is waiting, stuff like that. I can't record for more than an hour on the PlayStation. So obviously I'm limited to time on the videos. But yeah. He was just saying like about his friend's book. I did leave it there so you could read it if you needed to. But with that said, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.